Hello there, and welcome back to the channel. We are continuing the Book of Boba Fett. This is chapter 7, the finale. Whoa, this series has been a bit of a roller coaster from the beginning, with the first 4 episodes focusing a lot on, Boba Fett and the flashbacks, his time with the Tuskens, all the way up to the present. And then we had chapter 5 and 6 it seemed like we were just getting into the Mandalorian all of a sudden, but it's all part of this big tapestry that they're weaving with these stories in the series. And me personally, I don't really mind the fact that Boba Fett wasn't really in the last two episodes.
The more I think about the better it is in my mind. I mean, we had the whole character building with Boba Fett in the first 5 episodes, four episodes, sorry, and then episode 5 and 6 were like paced in another way, and we got a long wish list of things that could happen. I enjoyed that very much, and I'm so much looking forward to this episode. See how they're gonna end the finale. What's going to happen? I have a wish list for this one, of course, as well. Probably not going to happen, but last time they gave me a lot on my wish list, so that was really good.
Yeah. Everything that we were talking about we might see Luke again, and of course R2, Ahsoka might pop up again. Are we going to see Grogu? And for a long while, people have also been talking about, will Cad Bane ever show up in live action? And we just got all of that in the last one. So I don't know if there's going to be any more of those, holy shit, are they actually doing this? Like sort of moments inside of this episode, or if it's going to be more, action-packed and wrapping this part of the story up and sort of getting ready for what's going to then lead into The Mandalorian Season 3. Because as I just said, I see this as one continuous story inside of the series, just with different tags, be it The Mandalorian or the Book of Boba Fett, and then later on Ahsoka and everything else that we're getting. It's so exciting.
It's great running around this whole galaxy and getting all these stories, and they have been woven together, as Sunny said before. So I enjoyed very much, and I'm open for whatever they throw at me. I mean, I can expect and hope for some things, but at the same time, I don't mind guessing wrong, and then having something else and being surprised along the way. So I'm gonna enjoy this very much, and slowly my stone face is getting used to being filmed by looking at it. So in time, I might even react with my face as well. Nobody knows; it might happen. But I'm looking forward to this, and I am expecting some kind of standoff or something big fight, or something like that. Some more action.
Yeah, they are getting ready for war, and they have hired, some muscle, and are also just from the ending of the previous one, getting Freetown on their side as well, with Cobb Vanth, who's just gonna have his arm in a sling or something.
Most likely,
shot in the shoulder, but didn't die, thankfully. One thing that I also really love that they're doing inside of this series, and they definitely did in the last one, is paying homage, of course, to what inspired Star Wars. They've always been doing that, but they are linking a lot of stuff to both like the prequels, the original trilogy, the sequels, the animated series. It's just really pulling all of it together into this story, which I love so much.
Yeah, and at the same time they're doing it very well with the music and the whole scenery, and we come a long way with the whole graphics and all that as well. So it's
just with Luke himself, it looked amazing, sounded pretty good as well. I did find out afterwards that they did the same thing that they did at the end of The Mandalorian Season 2, where his voice is actually synthesized. It's not a real voice. It's just a database of a lot of interviews and other stuff with Mark Hamill, and they just use that sort of like AI created speech in a way. So that's a little bit freaky, but it looked great. It sounded great to me. That was Luke, even though it wasn't like a real person. Well, there was a body double, but it's complicated.
It's complicated, and I don't mind. It's great for me to see. I mean, I feel as young as that as well.
Yeah.
Despite the wrinkles in my face, when Luke was young, I was young too. So
yes,
I enjoyed the they can do this.
Yeah, very much so. But I think we're pretty much ready to jump into the finale, and then we're going to see.
Been ready for a week, so
yeah,
yeah,
what's gonna
we're
happen.
talking way too much. We're so sorry.
Yeah.
Thank you for all the comments and all that stuff, and let's move on.
Let's move
go.
on. Let's get into it. Just of course, just before I start the video, there might be some noise, some construction stuff, renovations going on in the building as per usual. So if you hear anything, it's just that. Can't really do anything about it. And you can, of course, also check out our full-length reactions where you can sync up the footage with your own copy of the episode. We also have early reactions for Attack on Titan at the moment, where we are several episodes ahead. It's all over on Patreon, and the link is down in the description below. There we go. Enough talking. Let's start it.
All I ask in return is that you remain neutral. If the Pike Syndicate approaches you to betray me, this will be it.
Are they gonna remain neutral, though?
Wait! You forgot your Cantona!
Oh, yeah, that was a bit of a surprise.
It was, yeah.
I hope she survived, even though
Me too, yeah.
that's a bomb. Yeah. Wow, yeah, okay. Doesn't look like anyone survived that.
No, that does not look good.
Oh, hey.
That was fast.
Cop Vanth is raising a garrison for us.
What price did you negotiate?
Free.
Free?
He's been holding off the spice trade single-handedly. I told him we could shut it down.
That's most of Jabba the Hutt's business.
Spice is killing our people. Let Marshal Vanth and the people of Mospelga and
Freetown is its name now.
let the people of Freetown know. They have my word. We'll lock down at the palace.
It's a bad idea.
And where do you propose we wait for reinforcements?
Here.
Here?
Here.
The people who live here need our protection.
We'll stay.
All right. Okay, hi. There he is.
Yeah, I would hope duck too.
Was your venture successful? You won't have to worry about Freetown.
Did you convince the Marshal to remain neutral?
Yeah.
No, kind of did the opposite, I think.
Used to live among a Tuscan raider tribe in the desert.
They no longer exist.
Are you sure?
Yes, we destroyed them ourselves.
Yeah, of course. It wasn't the speeder bike riders.
So when will this all be over?
That all depends on how much your two stomachs can bear.
What do you mean?
No more explosives. I didn't sign off on bombing Garza's sanctuary.
Oh.
It will take extreme measures to remove them. I think I have an idea how to draw Boba Fett out.
Shit.
Yep.
Okay. In the name of honor. I like that title.
Yeah. Cool title.
What?
Really?
That was one of the things we talked about.
Yep.
Luke might show up. That's the kind of reinforcement that the Pikes and Cad Bane that they aren't counting on.
Yeah,
they don't know anything about. Although I don't know if he's gonna help them at all, or if he's just, handing over Grogu.
He's probably gonna protect Grogu anyway, so.
Yeah, if Grogu is to survive with Mando, they might need a hand.
Only Grogu? Yeah.
Oh, so R2 flew the X-Wing without Luke. Okay, fair enough. Ah, they got us there.
Yeah. But I wouldn't mind.
Well, we know what Grogu chose then.
He's not here. Grogu? Whoa, that's a terrible name. Sorry about that, pal. No way am I calling you that. What do you have here, huh? Something shiny. Well, look at you all fancy. Bring him some dung worms.
Dung worms. Doesn't sound appetizing.
No.
There you go.
Happy baby. All right, so there's Grogu. We now we know what he chose.
Yeah.
It's not a surprise, but still, he's on Tatooine.
The truce you negotiated with the other families of Mos Espa will ensure that they will remain neutral and allow us to gain the upper hand by surprising the arriving soldiers.
If they remain neutral.
Yeah. And what is Cad Bane's plan? To draw Boba out. Does that have anything to do with the Tuscans? Or
Chrysanthemum is in Trandoshan territory, keeping tabs on the streets of the municipality in front of City Hall.
Why did you put Chrysanthemum in Trandoshan territory?
Yeah, that was a weird choice.
Lord Fett, there is someone here to see you.
I thought you said nobody could sneak up on us.
Is it? It's already. We meet again.
I don't negotiate with gutless murderers.
If that's not the quackter calling the stifling slimy.
I will only negotiate with the head of the Pike Syndicate.
You mean the one that massacred your Tuscan family and blamed it on a speed bike gang?
Right, yeah, so he did use that information to sort of rattle Boba.
Boba.
Easy now.
Let's do this. Right here. Right now.
I don't know who's fastest.
Yeah.
Those two. Last time it was a draw.
The reinforcements aren't coming.
Don't trust
Fight
him.
on our terms, not theirs.
Good point.
Good.
Tell your client negotiations are terminated.
You're going soft in your old age.
We all do.
I like to think of it as growing wise.
Yeah.
Have the Pikes arrived?
Not yet, but something feels off.
Oh no. Oh shit! The people are rising up against the... Yeah, no. They didn't honor it. Alright. Now you can beat them up and rip off their arms and whatnot.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh shit. No, we're gonna lose the Gamorreans. They were so loyal. That really sucks.
Yeah.
The Pike Syndicate still operate out of Mos Eisley.
Oh, it's difficult to say for certain. That Mos Eisley? Yes, now that I think of it.
Answer the fucking question. Going all the way to Mos Eisley? Ugh. Come on, Chrysanthemum. They're not gonna kill him off.
Hope not, but
Might be able to capture him. What about these guys? Oh. Oh.
Get to the sanctuary.
Hey,
she's cool.
So good.
thank you.
Manners. I like it. You're welcome.
I hope nothing happens to Fennec, by the way.
Suppose you'll be heading out. I'm not. You should.
It's against the creed.
Yeah.
I'm with you until we both fall.
Honor.
You buy into that bent of thought.
I do.
Good.
You buy into this? Yeah. Great.
We'll both die in the name of honor.
Bad option.
This is the way.
If I may offer an alternative,
Oh?
shall I continue?
Why not?
Don't seem as a smart one, but okay, go on.
Someday I hope to see the fabled obsidian.
They're just using him as a distraction, right?
That most likely, yeah.
I, Boba Fett, do present the following offer.
0.
Perhaps we should discuss what you'd be willing to.
Read it.
Yeah. Read it and
Following
run.
offer. Nothing. If you refuse these terms, the arid sands of Tatooine will once again flourish with flowered fields fertilized with the bodies of your dead.
Well, that's brutal.
It is.
Oh. There we go. Yes. This brings a smile to my face.
From the DeLorean fighting. Nice.
Jetpacks and just being deadly as all hell. Boba and Din together. And Beskar still coming in handy.
It is.
Come on, you two.
There's a lot of those guys.
Whoa.
Nice.
Whistling birds.
getting it all.
Yeah.
Nice.
Maybe time to pull back. Shit, come on, you two.
They're gonna get rescued somehow in just a few seconds.
Freetown, there we go.
Oh, you got cover!
They're pulling back.
I'm sorry about the Marshal.
Gunned him down in cold blood.
But he's alive, right?
But
Hey! Of course, he made it out. Got a little banged up, but still moving. Come on, Chrysanthemum. Shit! No, no, no! Yeah, come on, Boba.
he can take a beating, that's for sure.
Welcome back, Santo. I have to confess, I thought you were gone. I owe you a nice long soak in the bacta tank when this is done.
They're falling back!
Well done. We still got... Wait. What the heck is that?
Not something good.
Oh, those are
We got
quite big.
real problems.
Maybe pull back. Okay, they got shields.
Yeah.
It's like
Sucks.
really big droidicas, just without the rolling.
Yeah.
Well, pikes, maybe you should have led with those. Go for the eye.
No, it probably didn't do it.
No. If you can somehow get inside of those shields, you can damage them. Like use thermal detonators. Seen stuff like that before in Clone Wars. Ugh. Oh, see ya. Oh, nice move. Oh!
Oh yeah.
Our energy weapons can't get through, and our kinetic weapons have too much velocity.
Protect the others!
Ooh, he's gonna call.
Where are you going, Boba? Yep, yep. No!
Well, it is one big battle at least.
Yeah, it really is. Oh shit!
I got a surprise for you!
Turn around!
What?
Turn around!
Can't hear you!
Didn't hear any of the fighting going on while you were heading into the city?
Can this thing go any faster?
Go faster, you bucket of bolts!
Guess that's a yes.
One fire spray slash.
Yeah, if that's
ship
the
gonna turn up.
reinforcements is just Boba arriving in his ship, then hurry.
Hey, Mando! Look who's here!
Hey.
What?
What?
Hey, what are you doing here?
It's the reunion. Aww.
We're in a bit of a bind
Yeah.
right now.
Funny place to have a reunion. But
Be careful, you keep your head down. Hey, that's the shirt.
Save your tender moment! We've got a Scorpionic droid chasing us!
Scorpionic. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh, no, 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 no. Catch. Yep. Did she lose a tooth?
yeah. Looked like that.
Oh, wait, no. Reinforcements. He's gonna come riding in on that fucking Rancor.
Of course.
Come on, why didn't we think of that? That thing might be able to deal with the Scorpionic droids. Yes. Oof. Ah, this is so cool. There we go. Shields are failing. Yes, there we go. Oh, no, 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 no. There we go. Learning to handle that saber without injuring yourself. Grogu.
Yeah, it's gonna flip it around.
Whoop! Good catch. Well done, Grogu.
Do it.
All right, one down. Whoop. Help has arrived. Okay, he's still there. Oh, damn it, damn it, damn it.
Ripping apart already.
Yes. Come. Ah! Oh, no, 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 no. That is one deadly droid. Pop the eye. There we go. This is so well made.
It is.
Keep them on their heels. They're on the run.
Everybody's coming together. Hey! The Wilhelm scream. Whoop! Well, that had to happen.
Time. Yeah, about time.
Oh, fuck. I was just about to ask, where is Cad Bane in all of this?
He's right here.
Oop, 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 oop. He's got flamethrower as well. Rancors are not. They don't like fire.
No, fire
Okay,
from gun.
Not a fan. I'm out of here. So here we are. Back to this.
Yeah.
But Boba's got his gaffy stick with him now.
I'm not a little boy any longer. And you are an old man.
I'm still faster than you.
But I have armor.
Let's find out.
Really? You gonna have this?
Yeah. Okay, he's still faster. Come on.
You're a killer.
So much more than that.
First time I beat you out on a job. Consider this my final lesson. Look out for yourself. Anything else is weakness.
Nope. You have a tribe. There we go. A gaffy stick.
Yeah, you called it.
I knew you were a killer.
He's not gonna kill you. Oh, wait, he is?
Really? I have far too cool a character to kill off like that.
No. Oh, well, I'm glad Boba won, but shit, okay. It does make sense for the story. Like, now he's finally really free of his past, because that's what Cad Bane sort of represented. But is he really dead? Oh, shit. Boba, you need to rein in your... Don't shoot it!
You're scaring it. Put your blasters down. Stop shooting.
Exactly. Listen to Din. He's about to do a King Kong.
Yeah. I was about to say.
Here,
Ah,
hang on
Nice.
to this.
the ball.
Nice callback, yeah.
It's gonna be okay.
Oh. Ow. Shit, Din. Boba, where are you? No, 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 no. Ha. Ouch.
Spicy. Boba, get back here and control your pet.
Maybe Grogu's gonna do something. Yeah, Grogu's. Yeah. Use the Force to connect with the Rancor. Calm down.
And it's nap time.
Go to sleep. Oh, tired.
I'm guessing there's not going to be a barbecue.
No, don't. No barbecue.
Our deal was that Tatooine was going to be a hospitable place to do business.
It is.
Half of my men were either shot or eaten by a rancor. Is that what you call hospitable?
And Phoenix here.
I actually almost forgot about what Fennec was doing.
Well,
whoa!
Cut off the head and...
She's just taking them all out. Ruthless. Damn, Fennec.
The end.
Well, they did it. They vanquished the Pikes and the other families. Time to rebuild. Now they respect Boba. Lord.
Why does it have to be the right arm?
You should take a nice soak in the Bacta tank.
It's being used.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Chrysanthemum.
Thank you.
Hey, Milu run. It's a reference to Rebels.
Yeah.
Wait, who's in the Bacta tank?
Yeah.
Bane.
I was expecting Santo, but could be Bane. Yep. Be nice of him.
Yeah? Or maybe Din needed a little Bacta tank. Nope, nope. He's leaving.
And there's a special room for him right there.
Yes.
What do you want?
But...
All right.
Enjoy the ride.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, guessing that there's a post-credit scene.
Yeah.
Oh, and now they are actually singing Boba Fett. Fett. Okay, are they gonna show us who's in the Bacta tank?
I hope so. I mean,
it has to be Cad Bane then, right? Because you're right, they're not gonna kill him off.
No.
Just after introducing him into live action. Well, that was a good finale.
It was
very action-packed, like we talked about.
That's expected.
Yeah. And twists and turns, but it was really just about all of it coming together in this, and all the people we've met through the season.
Yeah.
It's going to help Boba out. And of course, the ones who didn't help him out ended up as opponents, still got their asses kicked. And we saw him riding a Rancor.
Yeah, nice touch with the Rancor. I like that. And also, I enjoyed that we got to see Fennec sort of...
do her thing.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. She's always extremely capable. Would have been interesting to see her and Cad Bane go up against each other again, just like they did in Bad Batch.
Yeah.
That was a pretty even match there as well.
But I guess that, gotcha.
Oh, yeah. Everyone at the Sanctuary, they actually did die.
Yeah.
And Grogu sort of saving the day as well, a little bit.
Yeah, we need to sort that out.
Oh, no! Of course. Yeah. It's Cobb Vanth in the Bacta tank. And then this guy. The Martyr.
Yeah. It's gonna get a cool arm. Something.
Or something, yeah. It's gonna get fixed up. Okay, so not Cad Bane in the Bacta tank. So
I still think that Cad Bane, he's far too cool to kill off like that.
Yeah, that's
At the same time, he's an old man, as you said, by now.
Yeah, and we have seen a lot of him. He's been in both the Clone Wars and then he popped up again in the Bad Batch. And there are a lot of stories about him, but maybe his story was actually coming to an end, and it was more about serving Boba's story.
Yeah.
And as I said,
it makes sense, but at the same time, I mean, they made the cool costume and all, so.
Yeah. They could also use him in a series that, is going to take place chronologically prior to this. So they could maybe use him in Obi-Wan.
They could,
in Andor, something like that, where it's it's still between episodes 3 and 4, where he's alive, and this was just us getting to see the end of Cad Bane.
And it was a standoff with Boba Fett, so
yes,
it should be. So.
It was only right. Like if he is to die by anyone's hand, then it should be Boba, and it seems like that was the case. Although sad to see such a cool character go.
Yeah.
And yeah, he had him there for a minute. He was faster, at least when it came to pulling the gun. He's a faster gunslinger than Boba.
Yeah.
But Boba he had another trick up his sleeve, which was connected, of course, to the Tuskens, who are sort of responsible for Boba being reborn as this new, more honorable person. And even though I would say Jango still had honor, he is also breaking away from his past. Boba is about with Jango and everything he was taught. I'm pretty sure Jango taught Cad Bane, and in turn, Cad Bane taught Boba again when they met up in the Clone Wars. And then, of course, they had the whole falling out in their first duel, which was a draw. And I mentioned in the previous one, during our discussion there, that storyline from the Clone Wars that was unfinished probably wasn't canon. But then I watched a video from Star Wars Explained, Alex Damon, where he talked about it being actually part of canon still, even though it never aired. So that still happened, and I sort of trust Alex Damon when he says stuff like that. So seems like it was still canon, and that was then a draw. None of them died there, but that's how Boba got the dent in his helmet, and that's how Cad Bane, he's like, after that, he sort of, when we saw him pop up again in Bad Batch, he had sort of a metal plate on his head. So it seems like this was round 2, and now Boba was able to defeat him because of everything he went through and his new disposition towards life.
Yeah, and also that, Cad Bane would expect something from Boba Fett, but probably not a
gaffy stick
or the way that he fights now, because he had to train with Tuskens. So kind of makes sense, and it's from a story point of view, it's okay. I think Cad Bane is a cool character, and I enjoyed seeing him turn out like that. That's very Western standoff thing about it, and of course at this point they had to come to a conclusion of some sort. So it made sense. It's good.
Yeah, it's just
and he won Mos Espa, and he's a daimyo there.
Now he's the daimyo. People respect him, bowing to him, even though they sort of almost destroyed a lot of Mos Espa. But Mos Espa is a very big city. It's a big territory in general. So there's still.
And also at the end, they talked about, does it have to be us being the daimyo of Mos Espa? So there's an opening there as well for something else, something more, I think.
Yeah, definitely. Like they're going to continue this story, and we're going to see all these characters again. And I'm fairly certain they're going to pop up in The Mandalorian Season 3, which is also what they were setting up in the end. And we saw Din flying away with Grogu, and we had the reunion inside of this episode, which was very big for Din's character. So it was a lot of it coming together. We didn't get to see Luke again, like we sort of thought at the beginning when the X-Wing approached, but I didn't think about it. Well, of course, R2 can fly it as well.
I wouldn't have mind that Luke just arrived with the lightsaber and just
helped out, but then that might have taken away from, or it would have taken away from all of the other stuff, and Boba needing to do this by himself, and it needed to be him coming in with the rescue in the end with the Rancor, and it needed to be him who was able to defeat Cad Bane without any help, because there's been a lot of rescues inside of Star Wars. We've seen that, like the episode where Luke showed up in The Mandalorian was titled The Rescue. So they weren't going to end it like that again with another rescue by the same character who did it last time.
But he did it so well. So
I wouldn't have complained if it happened.
At the same time, I mean, the length of this episode, if Luke had come in, it would have been half the length of the episode.
Yeah, they would have been able to get rid of the Pikes and
pretty quick, yeah.
But
it was the Pike Syndicate. Oh, I was still hoping for or wondering about someone might be behind that, but we never got to that point. It finished off with the Pike Syndicate, and then
there might still be some sort of consequences now that they did take out the Pikes, and then someone else is going to come knocking and be like, well, that was actually me or us who told the Pikes to set up this spice trade and behind the curtains.
But didn't play that line or anything. It's just for us to wonder about. So
they can easily introduce that later on, but just for now, it seems like the threat has been defeated. Boba is going to stay there as the daimyo for a while, or maybe he's going to veer off and do something else at some point. But at least now he did what he set out to do.
He will have to set something. I mean, I know the mayor is hanging around, but he's not doing much. So they'll have to set up something else.
Yeah. Oh well, you mean the major domo?
No, the mayor.
The mayor died.
Yeah, he's hanging around.
Hanging around. Yeah,
he's hanging around. Sorry, didn't get that one.
Wow,
trying to be funny. Sorry. Yeah. Wow.
Went right above my head. Yes, he's literally hanging around.
He's hanging around, but not too much good that way. So there'll be someone else trying to
fill out that void. There's going to be probably some other threats, but I don't know if it's something we're going to be focusing on. I don't know if we're straight up going to get the Book of Boba Fett season 2. But as we also talked about in the beginning, this just seems like one story they're telling, and then just focusing on certain characters from time to time. And now it's time to focus on Din again, like they kind of showed in the end with him leaving and with Grogu. So
they can go either way with this, and I mean, they can make the Book of Fennec. I don't know. And
sure. Fennec's gonna stick around as well as a character. I'm glad that they didn't kill her off or anything, because
she's a cool character.
Such a cool character and a cool person in real life. Ming Na Wen, like she loves this stuff so much and so proud of being in Star Wars and being a part of this whole nerddom. So
one thing I think these actors, if we have to talk about actors as well, I mean, if you love what you do and enjoy it, I mean, I think I can see it on the screen, and I think she's enjoying this very much. So
yes, you can see the love for what's going on, both with the people on screen and also the people who are like behind the camera and who's writing and directing. It all really comes together, and they show a lot of love for this material. Even if there's stuff once in a while where we as an audience might be like, oh, that part or that character wasn't maybe for me, but then there's so much else we can dive into. And even with, it was people were talking a lot about back with chapter 3 premiered, when people saw it, the modders and, their bikes, the Vespa looking bikes, and with the collars and the costumes, and there was a lot of talking there, but now here towards the end and the way that they were used,
we got some more background about the mothers as well, and that kind of helped a little bit. I still think that the
look of it,
the look of it is, well, it's too shiny for a desert planet, but I'm okay with it.
Now it's just part of this world as well, and same with all the characters that got introduced. And where do we then go from here? I'm sure we could guess and theorize, but
we'll be guessing and theorizing for a bit.
Sure now there's a long break until The Mandalorian season 3. Although we are getting Obi-Wan. We know that one is coming in May, and they haven't said it just yet, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be May the 4th. Because otherwise, that's just a wasted opportunity there. If the series is ready,
If it's not ready, just take the first 10 minutes or so and launch it on May the 4th. I don't know.
Yeah, just give us something.
Give us something there. Yeah,
that's only right.
Andor's on the way as well.
Yeah, I don't know when we're getting Andor either, but I'm also excited about what that's going to look like. The post-credit scene with Cobb Vanth. We know he survives. I was surprised to see that he wasn't a part of Freetown when they arrived, and then the Weequay was like Cad Bane gunned him down in cold blood, And it was like, oh wait, did he actually die? But then,
Yeah.
of course not. He's the one in the back to tank, and we had the modder guy there as well. The
I
guy
didn't,
who
I didn't
who
think about him
fixed,
when you talked about the back to
Fennec.
tank. First off, I thought, well, Santo, of course, he promised him
Yeah,
a treatment in the back to tank, and then when we saw Santo, I was thinking, well, maybe we can resurrect Cad Bane.
again.
Yeah,
Although
I didn't-
it is maybe too much to for someone to, after they've got stabbed in.
I think there's a limit to what
Yeah.
the back to tank can do.
Unfortunately.
But at the same time, when they show us Cub Vance in the back to tank, that sort of give a hint to there's got to be more.
Oh yeah, there's going to be more with that character. That's what I mean as well. They have plans for that character too, and I'm really happy about that because I think Timothy Olyphant is doing such a good job, and I really, really, really enjoy that character. And then, as I said, we saw the other modder guy there who fixed Fennec, and he's played by a musician named Thundercat, I believe, or something. So still more to come. This was an action-packed finale where it was them defending Mos Espa, the war that they've been building towards, and then it being a full circle thing for Boba and the decisions that he made throughout this one. He's still a killer. He can still be ruthless, but he's also a man of honor and a man who values having people around him, and it's not
family is something more for him now. And
exactly, it's not just on his own.
No, it works very well with the character building in the beginning with the Tuscans and all that.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
So this was the finale as it should be, with a lot of action and him coming off victorious at the end.
Defeating his
and getting respect and all that. So
yeah. Defeating his own demons
Yeah.
and defeating Cad Bane in the end, and Cad Bane saying one final lesson: you're better off on your own, or something like that. And then you just knew that Boba is gonna do something. And then when Cad Sane, when
Cad Sane, who's he?
when Cad Bane said, "You're still a killer," I was sort of hoping that Boba was gonna be like, "No, I can also spare you, or I can I'm bigger than you. I'm bigger than this. I'm not going to give you the satisfaction of just killing you," sort of deal. But he still did it, and it was a powerful moment for him personally, for Boba and this new person that he has become and that we've learned inside of this. But he's still like, I hope that for the people out there who was, and I also I get sort of the complaints with the first 4 episodes, which was more Boba centric, to say the least, than chapter 5 and 6. But the fact that he sort of got beat in battle once or twice, and he didn't seem as badass as he was before, or at least as we saw in The Mandalorian season 2. I hope this episode made up for that for people, because he really stepped his game up in this one, and some cool. Like some of the stuff he did with the jetpack, his knee rockets, his
all
weapons,
the stuff, and
with when it was just him and Din standing back to back and taking out the Pikes. He did a lot of cool stuff, and then of course come riding in on a Rancor. That was just the coolest.
We should have guessed that he would.
Of course, that was just a brain fart that our minds went to the fire spray instead of the Rancor, because they built that up earlier, and that he was going to learn how to ride it. I wonder when he did that, when he learned how to ride it, because
episode 5 and 6.
Danny Trejo's character did say that it would take some time to learn how to ride it, but maybe Boba is just a natural when it comes to that. He did ride the Mythosaur in the holiday special.
So. Oh yeah, so he already he's a rider.
Yeah, exactly. And then and just to mention Grogu again, so great to see that reunion. It was the choice that we sort of anticipated. He chose the chainmail, the Beskar chainmail, and then he also got to help out a couple of times against first against those scorpion robot things. I'm gonna look up the name.
Skubnik, whatever.
Helping out with that one, and then pretty cool with the Rancor. We know some Force users, they can have strong connections to living beings, and we saw it a lot with Ezra in Rebels, for example, and then Grogu sort of doing same kind of thing here, and calming the Rancor down, and in the end, just the Rancor falling asleep. And then, as we've seen with Grogu, so many times when he uses the Force a lot, he gets tired. So
he's been training with Luke, so it was like now he's back to falling asleep after using the Force. So, well,
but this might have been like a bit more than what he just did with Luke, or I don't know. No. He is still a baby, even though he's 50 years old.
Yeah.
So. Yeah. All right. I think that's pretty much it.
I think all in all, great episode, and it did for me what it was supposed to, and there's the whole Western feeling about it. At the same time, there's the gangster feel about it, with the people positioning themselves around the city, and they come up with a plan, and of course the plan is being ruined by the opponent, and so on.
Yeah, and being betrayed by these other families, which was
as
maybe
expected,
should have seen that coming, and also. We got to confirm with the Tuscans. They, of course, they weren't killed by the Nikto speed bikers. Nikto,
I think. Yeah,
Nikto speed bikers. Yeah. It was the Pikes who did it. I thought for a second maybe that they actually sent Cad Bane to kill them earlier on, and that's why they got wiped out so easily. But it was just straight up the Pikes who did that. So. A bit of a confirmation. Sad that all the Tuscans died. I was still holding out a sliver of hope that maybe some of them survived. Maybe the warrior that taught Boba how to use the gaffy stick. But it still came full circle with him then using the gaffy stick to defeat Cad Bane. So it was satisfying. Very, very satisfying. Yeah. 7 great chapters. Some of them better than others. Just.
But it's been
overall, it was just such a great journey. We got our Boba Fett series, the thing that we've always wanted, and then them linking it together with all this other awesome Star Wars stuff. And of course, you mentioned, it feels Western, it feels like a gangster movie sometimes. But in the end, what it does, and thankfully also like it should do it, and thankfully it does it. It feels like Star Wars.
Yeah.
Sorry, that was hard for me to get out for some reason, but I think it's just we've been talking.
But very very important that it feels like Star Wars, and I enjoyed the ride, and I enjoyed getting to know Boba Fett. The surprises they got for us in both episode 5 and 6 was great extra content being weaved in there, and episode 7 a conclusion the way I wanted it to this Book of Boba Fett. I mean, they can keep building on this, but this whole what they've been setting up during the whole season, nice.
They wrapped it up nicely, and then setting things up for the future with The Mandalorian season 3. But I think that's pretty much going to do it for our reactions and reviews to the Book of Boba Fett. It's been such a pleasure doing this with you again, like we did with the Bad Batch, and we've also done some other stuff before. It's all up on the channel, and maybe soon or like sometime in the future you might.
I hope so. I enjoyed this very much, and thank you for all the great comments. As you can probably see, I enjoyed doing this with Sonny and talking about Star Wars. I become a little kid again. In time, my face will probably be more and more moving around, but I've spent most of my time trying to not show anything, show emotions. My face is supposed to be numb, part of my job. And someone wrote about I could get a character or maybe get a job as an actor as being some syndicate head or whatever. And as an officer, I can say some acting is required along the way, but I'm not an actor, and I will work on it in time. Maybe I'll be able to show more emotions in time. Don't get your hopes up, but I'll try.
I'm just happy that you're here, because it means so much to me personally, just watching Star Wars with you, because you're the one who introduced it to me. So hopefully there's some more Star Wars or something else we can dive into, the two of us together in the future. I did mention Obi-Wan coming up in May. Kat is going to join me for Obi-Wan. I'm fairly certain, but maybe you can pop by for an episode or two if you want, and if we can fit you on the couch.
And in between, I can go back and build my Lego Star Wars thing.
Oh yeah, you got the big ass Millennium Falcon.
I ended up with that one, yeah. So
yes,
yeah. I am but a little boy.
Yeah,
wrinkled little boy.
That's sorry.
Yeah, don't go there.
Don't go there. Yeah. Either way, thank you guys so much once again for watching our reactions and reviews to the Book of Boba Fett. We hope to see you as soon as possible. May the Force be with you always.